Well, I've been studying government programs for over 40 years or more. Man, I'm such an old guy. And my government meta grants report here is probably the best work that I've ever done. And this, together with Let's Go Help, where we help individually, personally, and help you one on one with any kind of problems you have, finding grant, filling out grants, or anything to do with free money and alternative sources of money. But this report, now I've written over 100 books and have two New York Times bestsellers, sold millions of copies of books. But this is better than a book. This report really is a result of me answering questions on Let's Go Help. When people have a question, I do the research and find the best possible answer. Now, the more popular ones I put in the answer here in the Meta reports. Meta, like, Facebook changed their name to Meta. So I said, oh, why don't we use Meta? Because I've been studying this stuff for so long. This is the meta of government grants everywhere. And it's a place to turn to for anything. If you leave our service and can't afford the $20 anymore, make sure you take the latest version of this, because I update this every day almost. And as I answer questions, because most of my days are answer questions from members. Hey, how do I get money to do this? I had a problem with this. I couldn't get this. And I dig into my brain and find the best answers for it. And if I can't find it in my brain, then I get online and know how to use this and find stuff that most anybody else can't. It's only because I've been doing it for so long. So let me go right to the top here. What I have is the most important thing you should do as a member of Let's Go Help is apply to our monthly grant. Now, this is something I'm just shocked that we can do. Man, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of you, actually, as members, and able to make us profitable at $20. Everybody said when I was starting this a year or so ago, you can't make money at $20. Prove them wrong. We're making money, and here's what we do with the money after we pay ourselves. Okay, we're selfish too. We give it back to members, because members are the key to this Let's Go Help. It's all about you helping people. It's all about you, the information you give us, and helping people. You'll see, if you remember for a while, you see the answers, not only from me and the admin people, but from members have better answers. A member just shared something. She found out how to get a $4,000 grant to buy a car in Michigan. All the information, who to apply to, what, ask for, and everything. Man, I didn't know about that. That's what's cool, because they're out in the ground doing that. That's what you are. Okay, here's what you should know too here. How to find my answers to past questions. I mean, I answer the same person has maybe 10, 20 questions that I've answered. Well, you could go back and it shows you how on Facebook to get this. And that's a little thing about how to, what Facebook offers, but you probably know that now. But here's an important thing, is the link to Let's Go Help too. We have two platforms. One is on Let's Go Help, which is the main one. And that got a little bogged down. Blog is the wrong word. And it just gets confusing. Facebook is so big, there's so many people. There are people that sneak in to our closed group and they pretend they're me and they try to get money from members. So it's not a completely satisfying experience. So we have another place, and that's on Let's Go Help too. And here's a link, because when you belong to Let's Go Help on Facebook, you, for the same price, no extra charge, you get Let's Go Help too. And if you happen to sign up on Let's Go Help too, you get the Facebook for no extra charge. And as you know, if you're watching a video on this with Sabrina or the other people, is that sign up. We have live video training. Nobody else is doing this for $20. No, I used to, when I first started doing this kind of work, I would charge tens of thousands of dollars for doing it. And there's people out there who do it because they know they can make so much money out of it. So that's important. Now, the other thing I do is put some of the new stuff here, like Biden's new Inflation Reduction Program. I mean, that's a very important program, because particularly if you own a home, man, there's so many things besides getting a grant to help you buy an electric vehicle. There's all kinds of programs to make your home more energy efficient. Use solar. I mean, there's up to $14,000 of grants for that. So that's what I have there. And then here's another link down here. It's called DSIREUSA.org. That's of current energy efficient programs. So if you're looking for grants or anything to make anything you have more energy and efficiency, that's a great database that shows you all the programs in your state, okay, for making your things more energy efficient. Now, here the Biden loan forgiveness program is terrific. You may not think so, but I think, and there's more there than you think. Not only is there forgiveness, 10,000 to 20,000 if you had a Pell Grant, but what is happening to if you go there? And there's a lot of programs now if you have a student debt. One is for forgiveness programs, and if you go to studentaid.gov, and I have it here down here at studentaid.gov, and you look at the forgiveness programs. There's a whole list, about 15, 20 of them. See if you fit any of those categories. If you don't, then go over to there's another tab called Lower My Payments, okay? And you want to see Lower My Payments. And you go there and you want to get sign up. You don't have to sign up. You just fill out the form, because if you're not making a lot of money, you could reduce your payments down to nothing forever. And then when you pay nothing for 10 years, you don't have to pay anymore. Actually, it's 20 years now. But Biden just made it only 10 years. So you could have a $90,000 government loan and pay only $1 a month for 10 years, and it's gone. Now, you got to check that out to make sure. Okay, 7 ways to help solve your problems on the phone. See, face to face. That's right. A lot of people are a little afraid with computers and stuff like that, and they don't feel skilled enough or whatever. It doesn't matter to get a grant, because you could use the phone and probably even be more effective. So that report right there, 7 ways to get free face-to-face help to solve your financial problems, okay? Throw away Google, throw away the internet and everything, and just call those 7 offices and say, hey, I'm in trouble. I don't know what the hell to do, but I know I'm screwed. Can you help me? That's all you have to say. You don't have to know what to say, who to say it to, or anything. You just call and ask for help. And that's the other thing with this, what you learn from us is you don't call and ask for a grant. You call and ask for help, because most of the people that are on the front line of this don't write checks. They don't write grants. They help people with your problem. So it could be with their agency, could be another agency, it could be another program, somewhere on Mars now that we're starting to colonize. Well, at least some billionaire is. And that's what they're there to do. They already get money to help you do that. So you just want to do help, because listen to this is a very important number. Only 20% of the free money that the government gives out is called grants. 20%, man, that's it. So you're missing 80%. That's why just say you need help. Okay, how do we provide personal help? This is something. A lot of people think personal help, when we say we'll help you, personal help forever or whatever, and we do. You can ask us 100 questions a day. And they think we fly out to your house and clean your windows and do all these things. No, it's really done through the internet here. And that's why the internet, I could do this for $20 only because of the internet. I should do it for 20,000 or 2,000. And rich people will pay that gladly. And that's why I'm so happy. I want to be the $20 guy. I don't mean I'm going to be the 200, the 2,000, or the $20,000 guy. $20 to solve your problem with all the help that's out there that I've been studying. My staff is even getting better than me. That the members are getting better than me, and that's wonderful. Because I don't know how much time I have left, but I'll be doing this until it's over. Okay. Now, the other thing everybody wants to do is download your state mini grant reports. Okay. And that's what you want to do, is download your state mini grant report. This is a report. When you get to that link, you'll see there are 50 states there. You could download one for every state, and there are at least 50 programs in every state report, and it's organized by category. If it's a business, if it's a home, if it's want to go to school and education and job, just for your state. Nowhere in the country you're going to find something like that. Everybody sort of says it, but nobody knows how to take that information and make it palatable to the average person on the street. That's my that's my gift, I think. I take stuff that's gobbledygook, from government bureaucrats that are trying to see, when they do these things, they have to comply by some laws that, a whole bunch of bureaucrats on Capitol Hill, they said they had to do this. And when I read it, I say, hey, that's not an urban homesteading act. That's getting a house for $1. And that's what that we're able to do, is make this palatable and understandable, and not gobbledygook. And again, when you talk to uh, government offices, just be honest, be yourself, be polite. That's the important thing. Okay, here's another thing too: is a step-by-step guide for all to paying your bills, getting out of debt, or whatever. In other words, all the major problems that you may have for bills and debt is there in two. Okay, three, there's a step-by-step for the mortgage, for rent, utilities. Number four, two videos on how to get almost anything. And that's what's cool. You got to know these are two programs that I talk about. There's instructional videos there, and it'll take you step by step. So if you need food, you need furniture, you need anything, it shows you how to do them. And you just don't call, what is it? You just don't call 211 and ask the woman for help. I mean, you can, and that's important, but no, you use the database and find all the people in 211 under utilities if you want to pay your utility bill, and you call every one of those. And I show you how to do that step by step in the videos there. So you want to make sure you do that. Okay, holiday freebies, that's a fun thing. Some grants are easy and a lot of others are hard and may take long. That's another people get messed up because they think they can just go bim bam, thank you, man, and you're all done. Now here's another thing is for cars and car repair. That's very important. And it shows you all the programs that are for cars and car repair. And that's very important to know that. I think somebody, Google renumbered these, but I'm going to go back and renumber them. So when you get this report, you'll see the numbers that I know about them. So the numbers here may be a little different when you get the report. I update this report all the time, but these are the main ones. Now here's how: starting a business, a nonprofit, an invention, or freelancing. These are the programs. And you start by calling all the local offices. Start by local navigators. These are people locally. That's who you want to call, because if you're looking for a business grant or whatever, first of all, don't ask for a grant. Say you need help with your business. That's how you get a grant. You don't say you want a grant, because the people, again, here that are going to help you with that, they don't have money in their pockets to give you. They're organizations to help you. They can tell you and point you and stuff like that, but you need more than that. Because otherwise, if you don't say that, you're going to miss 80% of the free money. And you don't want to do that, because there's always more than one way to start any kind of program or business or whatever. And it's also, remember, for nonprofit organizations. It's also for people with inventions. So that's very important to know about too. Nonprofits is there with zero cash. Now this is an interesting thing: how to start a business with zero cash and retire in 3 years on steady income. I mean, I believe in that so much. I started a whole bunch of businesses. The first two failed because I went out and looked for money for them. After I decided not to spend money, because after I spent money looking for businesses, the people who won were the people I bought stuff from: the accountants, the lawyers, the people about the desks, or accounting, or marketing, all that. No, you can't. I was out of business. So my philosophy from then is you start without any money, and there's a way to do it. You just have to be more clever, and don't believe everything the experts tell you, because otherwise the experts are there to make money. So they want to tell you you have to spend a lot of marketing because they're selling marketing, right? And they make a good case, but you don't have money. So you're just going to go in debt further if you follow their lead. And what you have to do is find out how to get free marketing. And that's what we do. We show you a lot of that too. So you don't have to spend money, because the key to starting anything, was a for-profit, nonprofit, invention, is it's going to take time for you to figure out how to make money with it. And if you start spending money in the beginning, you run out of money before you figure it out. And that's why, to stay in the business long enough to figure it out, don't spend money. And that's what we show you. Okay. So for jobs, for job training, man, there is more money to help you get jobs and job training. Don't go to Google. Don't go to Google when you're looking for help for a business. Don't go to Google when you're looking for a job, unless you know the specific name. Like I just did a video just a few minutes ago on a place called Pursuit, Purs UIT. I flunked English in college. Now they're a nonprofit that trained you, and it's really for low income people with no degrees and everything. What they do, they start you out at $18,000, and you become an expert, an IT expert, making $85,000 a year, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Wow. And you're making money and learning in the beginning, and it's not sitting in boring classes at the university. Wow, 85,000, because our country needs these people. And so the nonprofits and government offices start programs like this, but they're not going to advertise on Google, because advertising on Google, you have to pay Google to advertise there. So that means they have to get money from you to pay Google to find you, but they don't have money to pay for advertising. So that's why every website we give you will never charge you money. Hear that again. Every website we give you will never charge you money. We screw up once in a while. And at my age, I'm doing more than once in a while. Home repair and rehabilitation. Okay, a lot of people want to do that now. And Biden has a whole new bunch of new programs on home repair. We keep it up to date here. There's a whole bunch of reports that are just on home repair and rehabilitation. And that's what you have to know. Buying a home, don't go to Google and look for a real estate person, a salesman. No, you want to find the people who give free money to buy a house. See, the real estate, everybody in Google is making a commission. So that means they got to get money from you. Everybody in the government, nonprofits, no commissions. They're already paid. They don't need money from you. They're not going to get more pay at all. They just want to give money. See, what we do is show you places that give money, not take your money. Google is all about showing you places to take your money, because Google wants to get paid. Google doesn't get paid by showing you the government programs. So, yeah, okay, for college, paying for student debt. The Biden thing on student debt, big new stuff. Okay, I talked about that a little begin. Make sure you see my new videos on that. It's a way for almost anybody is going to be able to get rid of a lot of student, maybe all of it too. If you learn the existing programs, just the worst sin you will make is responding to anybody that contacts you on the email, contacts you on the phone or text that they're going to help you with the student loans. Hang up right away and go to studentaid.gov. And you can't understand that, then call them up there. They have phone numbers, hotlines, ombudsmans that help you for free. 16, make an appointment with a free financial counselor. You hear that? Free financial counselor. You have debt, you have bills, you don't know what the hell to do, you have a bad credit, whatever. Here, call them free. Because if you go to Google and do that, you're going to find people who, you're trying to fix your credit card or debt or something, the people who come on top of the listing in Google are all sued by FTC for scamming people. You can't do that, please. Now go to these people, make an appointment for free, and they'll help you with that. Okay, here's special help for seniors. See, this is what I look for: people who are already studied all this stuff in the internet just for a certain area or what expertise. So here's a group for seniors. What they do is called the Elder Care Locator. They study all the programs just for seniors. So you want to do that? Don't go to Google. Go to the Elder Care Locator. This is what we tell you here. Call them up. They're studying them all, and they're local. They know it's local. Okay, and they're free. Same with veterans. Okay, you put in veterans grant, whatever. You get a lot of people, and everybody want money for you. Anybody who wants a veteran, they want you to go in debt as a vet so they could get money from you. No. There's something called the County Veteran Service Office. County Veteran Service Office. They get paid grant money just to help you. We get paid by you. See, we're part of what's in Google. So we get $20 from you. They get nothing. And they help veterans every day of their life, 24 hours a day. And the reports I've seen by accountants and everybody, they get more money for vets than anybody else in America. Okay, here's videos to watch about how to find a financial meltdown. Healthcare. Man, if you have a healthcare bill you can't pay, don't try to figure out how to pay it. Call these people in here. These nonprofit organizations help you bill. They help you pay co-pays. They help you pay all these kinds of stuff that's out there. People don't know because they don't advertise. Prescription drugs, the same way. Caretakers, hearing aids, glasses, disabilities, medical bills, doctor bills, dental bills. That's right. That's all there, and that's what we do. But now that takes work. Where people fall down, it's understandable because it takes some effort on your part, and it's a pain in the ass. It's really sometimes. But man, if somebody's going to give you $5,000, $10,000 worth of free dental care, take those minutes, hours, or even days. What the hell? It's worth it. Unless you want to look funny the rest of your life. So that's something else. Maybe sometimes I feel that way. Then I teach you about research techniques, and that's very important because a lot of this you have to start learning to use people, not only going to the internet and fill out a form. No, if you think getting money and help is just going on the internet, filling out the form, that may be, but probably not. And you're going to have to dig harder. And if you're not ready to dig harder, you're going to go home with no bananas. Okay. So you want to take some bananas home with you. So that's what we do. We teach you that, how to talk to people, what to do. It's not magic. It's just being nice. We just forget about it and think there's some magic. No, these are people like you and I. We have a middle-class job, answering questions for people. And the nicer you treat them, the nicer they're going to be to you, and the more they're going to help you. They're going to find programs for, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah, my uncle had that too. You know what he's doing? Yeah, let me get you that program. I forgot all about that. Yeah. And they go down in their desk drawer and find, hey, yeah, you call this number. Call Marty over here. He knows. That's the key to doing all this. Raising children. We have a state-by-state report. So if you have children or whatever, up to 18,000 personal grants for children, and you download that report, then find your state, and you share the stuff with people Take it. Somebody in Arizona, give them that link, man. It's not going to cost us any money, for you to share this with everybody. Share it with everybody that you know. How to make money at home. This is very important because it's all about money, right? So now with the internet and the gig economy, it's easy to make money at home, or easier. And you don't need talent. You don't need anything. Just learn the system a little. That's the report there. And the 3 steps, if you don't want to go through all this stuff in the beginning, just click these 3 websites down here: gigs.indeed, Steady App, and Snag a Job. And sign up for those and see what happens. It may work, may not. Doesn't, you try something else. There's thousands of places you could get that. I mean, you can make 25, 30 bucks an hour just talking to students in China at midnight because you can speak English. That's all the requirement. And you do it at home. It's just ways to make money. Taxes. Okay, here's a tax kit. You can only pay 10. You only have to pay 10% on your taxes that you owe. All these things, even on your what do you call it? Your alimony money. You don't have to pay all that. There's all your child support. That's what I'm talking about, not alimony, child support. So all the taxes, how to deal with the property taxes you have, how to get free help, a lot of free help. Don't call people that are going to charge you money. Don't go to H&R Block. You can get all that for free. They're going to get $100, $200, $300, $400 from you. You get for free. Learn how to use your elected official when things don't work, things get screwed up. You use your elected official. The lady who lets me live with her here, she's helping a friend who had problems with her food stamps, the SNAP program, money for food. And it was all screwed up with her. She called the senator. They came right back to her and everything, but it didn't really help. She called the state office. Really didn't help. Then she found, because the SNAP is a county program, she found the county elected official who has oversight on the SNAP program. Okay. Wow. Called their office, bim, bam, right away, because that person is in charge of making sure that program works right. And it's not the governor's office. This is the legislature. So their job is to monitor, to make sure it's working right. They got right on it and solved it. See, that's what the kind of stuff you have to learn. That's what we teach you here, and then you'll be a better citizen because you'll learn how to use all the great help that this country has to offer. The fat cats do it because they hire somebody like I used to be and charge thousands of dollars to do this because they had lots of money. You don't have lots of money, but you have the same skills. And because all it is people skills. You know how to talk to a neighbor. you know how to use the government. That's who they are. They're just their neighbors. Legal help, man. People think, yeah, I live in a country here and I can't get legal help because I'm not a millionaire. Nonsense, nonsense. You download that report, you'll find a free legal help from any problem. You know, the your contractor screwed you over. See, everybody's regulated in this country. You find the people that are regulated, you find them. Your insurance company, doesn't pay your bill. Your healthcare company won't pay. There's a government office will investigate. Your bank messes you over. The government office will investigate within 2 weeks. They'll get an answer. Why they screw it? And see, if you get an office like that to investigate for you, that's better than any lawyer you could ever get in the world, because these government offices could put these companies out of business. Your lawyer can't. The best your lawyer is going to do is get you what they owe you. And their lawyers do this all the time and know all the angles and everything. But see, when a company a company gets a letter from the government, it's a whole new ballgame, because if they don't do that right, they could lose all their business. It becomes cheaper for them to just pay you off and make you go away, and all the problems are solved. Okay, we have a report like that for people with disabilities and seniors. Okay, and you go state by state, download your list, and everything, whether it's getting a job, fixing up your house, or whatever it is, healthcare, all for disabilities and seniors. It's all right there. 7 ways to get face-to-face. I talked to you about before. Help for starting a nonprofit, free grants, rural life, living in rural areas. Lots of opportunities now in rural areas. Free and low-cost computers, cell phones, and Wi-Fi. State by state, our seniors. Oh, this is a double. I do most of this, so you'll see all my screw-ups. 50 state with free experts. Now, this is great, this report. 50 state. Everybody has experts that are on the payroll in every state, and you want to know how to get rid of bugs in your backyard. The local county cooperative extension service will tell you the best research on that and how to do it, man. And they're there waiting. I mean, any question you could have, healthcare, business, whatever. So these are the people who do research for you for free. We're going to charge you $20. So if you want it for free, that's what's there. So don't forget, apply to our monthly program. You can keep applying, until you get one. And we've done it for about 13 months now, and we're giving out $40,000, everything. And if you have a problem, if you want to, stop paying or something, you go to letsgohelpmember.com, and you can adjust your subscription, put in your new credit card if you have them, or your expiration date is over. You want to change your credit card. You want to increase your, to a 6-month credit versus a 3-month or 1 month or whatever you have. You could all do that yourself, and Magic Mary could sit and watch soap operas all day. Hardly. You know what I get at. So that's letsgohelpmember.com to fix up your, what do you call it? Your account. That's on account of we did that. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for being a member. You're the ones that are actually helping us help people who are members and really need that extra $1,000, or it's 500 sometimes, 5,000 or 500. So 70 people now every month are getting that, and it's because of you. And thank you for the kind words you say about our work. I mean, that is worth more than anything, at least to me, and I appreciate it so much. And just keep helping other members too. When you see they looking for something, anything about it, just give them a little pat in the back and something that you think will help them, or congratulate them, or whatever. We all need that. I do, you do, and so do they.